Most windowsill flowers look good for about 2 weeks, then slowly give up. These 5 don't, and one of them, if you water it wrong just once, you will probably kill it. That's not a scare tactic, that's just the rule. 5 flowers, real ones, not place a pot of supermarket tulips nearby and hope. I mean plants that actually bloom repeatedly on a windowsill with basic care. You don't need a greenhouse, you don't really even need a south-facing window for most of them. Let's go through them. Plant 1. African violet. African violets bloom almost continuously. We're talking most of the year in bright, indirect light. No direct sun. East or west window is ideal. But here's the thing that catches everyone out. Never get water on the leaves or the flowers. Not a drop. It causes rot spots almost immediately. You bottom water these. Pour water into the saucer, let the soil drink it up from underneath, then tip out whatever's left after 30 minutes. It feels fussy, and it kind of is, but once you get it, the plant just keeps flowering. Plant 2. Kalanchoe. Kalanchoe is genuinely hard to kill. It wants a bright spot, south or west windowsill, and it wants you to let the soil dry out completely between waterings. That's mostly it. The blooms last 6 to 8 weeks at a stretch, and if you deadhead the spent flowers and give it a few weeks of cooler temperatures in autumn, it'll rebloom. Most people throw them away after the first flush. That's the mistake. Plant 3. Cape primrose, or Streptocarpus. This one's less famous than it deserves to be. Cape primrose, or Streptocarpus, looks a bit like an African violet with longer, strappier leaves and a slightly more forgiving temperament. East or west windowsill, not full sun. Water well, then let it almost dry out before watering again. These plants will tell you when they're thirsty. The leaves go just slightly soft. And the flowers come in purple, pink, white, sometimes bicolor. I'm not sure why more people don't grow these. I genuinely don't know. Plant 4. Pelargonium, what most people call geraniums. Need real sun. South-facing windowsill ideally. If you put these somewhere dim, they'll survive and not much else. But give them 5 or 6 hours of direct light and they just produce. Constantly. All summer. Pinch off the faded flower heads and you keep triggering new ones. One thing worth knowing, they don't like sitting in wet soil. Well-draining compost, let it dry between waterings. They're drought tolerant. They'd rather be too dry than too wet, which makes them surprisingly forgiving in practice. Plant 5. Cane begonia. Cane begonias are the ones with the bamboo-like stems and often spotted leaves. The flowers, clusters of coral, pink, or white, just hang there like tiny chandeliers. East or west windowsill, moderate watering, and they'll grow quite happily for years. Actual years. They get bigger over time, which is either wonderful or inconvenient depending on your windowsill. There's something satisfying about a plant that rewards you for just not doing too much to it. If you're just starting out, Kalanchoe first, hardest to mess up. African violet if you want a project. Cape primrose if you want to feel like you know something other people don't.